we had our pageant Friday, right? And then Saturday, we had rest, I think. And then Saturday night, as I said already before, unfortunately, I already knew, sort of course, hindi pa naman siya pinapalabas sa TV, but I sort of knew already what was going to happen. So, feeling bad, it really kept me up at night. As I wasn't able to sleep, I wasn't able to really get some rest and prepare because it was an early day the next morning to watch the pageant. So the next morning, I knew I was going to be late to go down and watch the pageant, so I was watching it through my TV in the room where it was streaming on GMA. So when I was watching everything, I knew that it was almost done. Like they were almost going to, we were towards Q&A already, or long gown already, if I'm not mistaken. So that's when I went down, and I said this already before, that when I was watching, it was really hard because you weren't going to win, and you know that all the efforts from the past 10 months at that moment felt so irrelevant to me. The news circulating Saturday night that, oh, Michelle won. Even my family called me that somebody told them already, and my boyfriend told me na, hey, there was news that you won. And I was like, I don't know, like there wasn't any news yet on our end. So it was really hard to take everything in on that specific day because all the stress coming from being away for 10 days in that bubble, and just all the pressures for 10 months, all the preparation that you had for the past 10 months, all came crashing down in that one day. And with all the questions that people were asking, why didn't you win? And I was like, I don't know. Like somebody really wins, somebody loses in it's a pageant. It's a pageant, so it's normal. And when people were starting to ask me, I started to ask myself. I survived the whole night and still woke up in the morning prepared and went down, but when it was just too much to handle around me, that's when I knew that I had to take some time for myself. And I knew that at that moment, it was selfish that I left Baguio suddenly, but it was a decision that I had to make for myself. For 10 months, looking back, you put the organization first, you put the people first because you joined the pageant, you put production first and all the requirements first. And that's when I knew that it's over, it's done, and now I can take some time for myself. So napaagad ang konti yung pag-uwi ko sa Baguio. I really went home by myself, not with the group. And I knew that at that moment, it's what I had to do. When I had time to think and really take everything in, it wasn't the result that pained me the most. It was the process through everything, or it was what or how I heard or how I knew or how it came about.